I'm getting right into it. There is a stain on my bathroom ceiling. I'm assuming mold is the closest match that I have biologically. It's weird to admit, but I've been talking to it. I don't know. Anyway, it made me realize that I should share my thoughts with other people like me. I'm starting this video series as sort of a last call. To be forward, I don't think that I was born on Earth. I think that I'm from somewhere else. Lost or abandoned, I'm not really sure. I just want to let them know that I'm here, if they're looking for me. I've always known something was different about me. I've never fully understood other people or the things that go on around me. I mean, there are, of course, the normal things that make me feel out of place. Like morning people.
Lola? No. No! Oh my gosh, I had no idea you lived in this neighborhood. Good morning, girlie. How are you? I haven't seen you since...
People who unironically say darling and are under the age of 65.
Oh, darling. Oh, it's so good to see you. Times Square.
A 5-day work week. The moment after the last person leaves the party.
Oh, and I guess this is a big one. Assholes. Both general.
I needed that in my inbox by Thursday!
It's a nice ass.
And specific. I was adopted, by the way. Someone left me outside of a hospital when I was a little less than a year old. They didn't leave any information. My parents told me that when I was in middle school, and it all just kind of made sense. I mean, I know it's cliche or whatever, but I always knew that I was different. And obviously, you know, adopted doesn't immediately mean alien, but it just sort of confirmed what I always knew. I came from somewhere else. I always felt slightly perturbed by the way we depict extraterrestrials in movies. Nevertheless, as a kid, I was obsessed with E.T. I still watch it all the time, but why should it be true that an extraterrestrial is this, like, little, wrinkly, helpless, grandpa-like creature? And why would an alien have magic powers built in biologically? You know, like, what's with that? I mean, the ability to harness magnetic fields using technology they've developed, maybe. And what about Alien? A horror movie? Really? I get it. Aliens symbolize the unknown. It's so scary. Whatever. You know, like, let's get it together for a second. Let's plant our feet in reality for a moment, shall we? Research published in the monthly notices of the Astronomical Society in 2021 suggests that there is at least one additional planet in the Milky Way galaxy that is both Earth-like and habitable. And I know that this runs contrary to research released the year prior by the Astronomical Journal that estimated there to be at least 300 million habitable planets in our galaxy. 300 million would be great, but you know, all I need is one. The Hubble telescope reveals that there are 100 billion galaxies in our universe. And that estimate is expected to double with improved technology, 200 billion or more. Even if there is only one habitable planet in each of those galaxies, that makes 200 billion habitable, Earth-like planets in our universe. It would be crazy if none of them house intelligent life. It would be crazy if none of them house hyper-intelligent life. I don't know, I just feel like I ended up here by mistake. And it is lonely as hell here. I'm not part of anything. I've never really been part of anything. And as I'm growing up, I'm more okay with that. you know? But there's something going on here that's deeper than just lonely. I mean, there must be. I know there is. When I was a kid, I watched The Cosmos religiously. And you know the good stuff with Carl Sagan. I remember one time I was at this sleepover in the 6th grade. And the girl didn't want to invite me, but her mom made her because she had to invite all the girls in her class or whatever. And I was up after everyone else. And I had just watched the episode with the pale blue dot speech the day before. I remember telling myself that I could really love these girls and that we would all grow up together and change the world, or whatever you tell yourself when you're 11 and you just watch the pale blue dot speech. The moon wasn't out that night. I lived in a pretty rural area, so the stars were mind-blowing. I found myself just wandering out into the front lawn in my pajamas just to look at them. No one was around. It was so quiet. It felt perfect. Maybe the only time ever. So suddenly I heard all this hollering inside, and her mom came running out, screaming at me. And I kid you not, she tackled me to the floor. And she wouldn't let me talk to any of the other girls. She called my mom and sent me home. Apparently she was some religious nut. And she thought that I was doing, hold on to your seats, witchcraft. I wish I was fucking with you. I never got invited to another sleepover. They would always get you for something. They got me for so much growing up. But I only got witchcraft that one time. I'm happy I'm not there anymore. And I've found comfort in whatever I can while I'm here. I just think I'll always be wondering, what if one day I went home? And I mean, if I have to stay here forever, I will be fine. I will live a life. But there must be something more than what they're doing with it here. They've taken life and just strangled all the juices out of it until it turns into something dark and complicated. Could I really just be like one of them? I hope you're looking for me.